Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Pink Sky Tarot. I'm Elle. Special hello to my subscribers. Thank you so much for being here. And if you are new here, please come join us. Also be sure to check me out on Instagram as I do daily guidance posts over there that you won't see here. And if you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, just send an email to pinkskytarot@gmail.com and I will send you the information. My email and Instagram handle are in the description box. Well, I hope all of my American viewers are having a lovely Labor Day weekend. You guys have no idea how excited I am that I don't have to be anywhere today except in my house. I had to work Saturday and Sunday though, so it is so nice to not have to be anywhere. Okay, so today we are going to get some messages from the Divine Masculine to his Feminine and just see what he has to say, what he wants her to know, maybe what might be going on with him. I don't know. We'll just see what comes out in the cards. Also, last night I posted the new moon in Virgo reading. If you haven't got a chance to see that, I would definitely go watch it because the entire point of the twin flame journey is about union of self. And with this new moon, that was a very strong message that came in. So if you are, if you are really working on yourself and trying to come into union of self, that's all what that video was about yesterday. So we'll definitely go give it a watch. Okay, so let's see. You're telling me to use mermaids first. What does the Divine Masculine want to say to his Feminine right now? What does the Masculine want to say to his Feminine right now? Blessings. He sees you as a blessing. That's what he says. I'm getting a feeling at first he saw you as, I don't want to say a curse or anything bad, but just like something that came in and disrupted his life and he didn't understand what it was, but now he sees you as a blessing. Okay, so you know when you first meet your twin flame, it feels like your entire world is flipped upside down and you don't understand it. And it's not that he necessarily saw that as a bad thing. He just was like, what is happening? I don't understand why I met this person and why my whole world is just turned upside down. But now he understands that his Divine Feminine is a blessing. Okay. He says, I'm sorry I had to turn away from the connection. This is an apology. And he's sorry that he didn't understand, and he's sorry that he didn't acknowledge and accept the connection for what it was sooner. But he said in turning away, he has some lessons to learn, and he hopes that you had learned some lessons along the way as well. All right, what else does the Masculine want to say to his Feminine? See if we can get one more. Please, of what the Masculine needs to say to his Feminine. There we go, support. He says, I felt your support this entire time. Even if he's been running, even if he's been ignoring the connection, even if he's been denying the connection or trying to withdraw, he's felt your support the entire time. And some of them are saying they're starting to accept the spiritual support. That's a smaller group. Oh, they're telling me romance angels. All right, what does the Masculine want to say to his Feminine? He says, I felt you the entire time. What does the Masculine want to say to his Feminine? Okay. Let go of control issues. There's a dual message here. He's saying, by you letting go of control of the connection, I've been able to see it. And then he's also saying, by me letting go of control of the connection, it's helped me accept it. So When twin flames are in runner chaser mode, you're just trying to control the connection. You're trying to control how it unfolds and what happens, because the masculine gets overwhelmed by the connection and he runs. And then the chaser most often feels abandoned by the running, and so they chase. And so when you're in runner chaser mode, you're trying to control the connection and the journey. And so when you come out of those energies, you're letting go of control issues, and then it helps the masculine more to see, because so the masculine is not always the runner and the feminine is not always the chaser, but vast majority of the time that's the case. So if your masculine is, if you're the feminine and you're chasing your masculine, they can't see the connection for what it is. They feel the intensity and they understand that something unreal is happening between the two of you, and that's why they get overwhelmed and they run. Okay, and then the feminines tend to feel like abandoned, or like they're terrified that they're gonna be forgotten, so they chase. Okay, so by the feminines getting out of chaser energy and learning to focus on themselves, letting go of control of the connection, the masculine has no reason to run, right? So the masculine stops running, and then he's able to see what the connection is for what it is. So like runner chaser is just distraction from the healing process that twin flames have to go through. So it's when you get out of that energy and then you start healing, then your masculine can get out of his runner energy and start healing. Okay. So it almost feels like a thank you. Like, thank you for letting me go so I can see what this really is, so I can understand the connection. Okay. What else does the masculine want to say to his feminine? Finances and career. For a lot of them, they've been using work as a distraction, as a way to stay busy, and as a way to ignore the connection. And again, it feels like there's an apology there, or he's just saying, I used finances and career as an excuse to not pay attention. It doesn't even have to be literally his job. He could have some hobby, or some hobby that he got himself engrossed in so he doesn't have to think, or maybe his kids or his family or friends, whatever 3D activity he got himself immersed in to ignore the connection. This is what this is about. And he's saying, that's why I dove so heavy into these things, because I didn't want to think about the connection or what was happening. All right, so we have pay attention to the red flags. Okay, so he's saying, if I come back, pay attention to me and what I'm doing. And if I'm not where you want me to be, then send me away. I know feminines, that's like a hard thing to hear, but because you just want to be with your masculine. But if he's not ready, and you guys try to if he's not ready, then most likely you're not ready, even if you feel like it. But if he comes back and he still has some negative behaviors that he needs to sort out, or negative life situations he needs to take care of, pay attention to those. Say, I love you and I want to be with you, but you have to take care of A, B, and C first before we can be together. Feminines, that is putting up your boundary. The masculine here is telling you right now, you need to have boundaries with me, or else I'm just going to keep coming and going, and I'm not going to take care of what I need to take care of. Okay? And he feels your support. Remember? So even when he's away from you, he can feel your support. All right. Let's add to this with some tarot. All right. What does the masculine want to say to his feminine? I heard, don't be afraid to turn me away. And we have this turn away card here. So if you guys are meant to be together, the universe will bring you together, okay? And if you keep trying to come together before both of you are ready, you're just going to stay in runner chaser mode. All right, so we have the Three of Wands. of Swords. What else does he want to say to his feminine? Ooh. One more, please, for what he wants to say to his feminine. All right, we got two more. I'm just going to take one, but let's see. We have the Eight of Coins and the Knave of Coins in reverse. Okay. So with this Three of Wands, he's saying, they think about a future with you all the time. I can see our future together. It's far away, yet it feels very close, is what he's saying. I think he's saying it's closer than you think, because for the feminines, like the runner, chaser, separation phase can feel like an eternity. But he's saying like it's closer than you think. But he's also saying, I see you in the future. I see a future with us together. I can see it in front of me. He's also saying, I'm keeping an eye on you. I look at your social media. I see what you're up to, because I'm so scared that you're going to just get involved with somebody else or just get your life in such a good place that you don't need me anymore. So I keep my eye on you. I'm watching you. He says, I'm working very hard. Let's pull a clarifier to find out what he's working on. Because it doesn't feel like this is 3D work. It doesn't feel like it's a job. It doesn't feel like it's something like that. This feels more like spiritual work. So let's find out. What is the masculine working on with this Eight of Coins? Yeah, see, Temperance. This is all about coming into balance. This is a very like spiritual card. This is about alchemy, coming together. This is about patience. So yeah, that's what he's working on. He's working on letting the spiritual aspects of the connection come in. Okay. We have the sun rising in the background, and I feel like the more he works on this, it's like the higher this little sun goes up in the sky, right? And see, we have the sun kind of behind her as well. So it's like he's working on finding his happiness and finding some balance. And with the alchemy, it's like he's trying to also come into inner union. Divine masculines usually don't really know about all of the spiritual stuff, and he probably doesn't even know that he's working on uniting his inner masculine feminine energy, but that's the message I'm getting, that he's really trying to get in touch with more of his emotional and spiritual side, which is more the feminine side. And he says, I wish I could talk to you and tell you these things, but I know I can't do it the right way, so I'm keeping quiet. Okay. He's like, this feels like he wants to have day-to-day talks with you. Like, hey, how's your day going? What are you doing this weekend? You know, things like that. But he knows that he can't have these types of conversation with you until you guys can come into union, because it's not fair to you for him to have these shallow day-to-day conversations with you when he's not working on himself to make the connection permanent, to make union permanent. Connection is always permanent, but you know what I mean, like union in 3D permanent. He's like, I want to tell you about my life and I want to tell you about what's going on, but I know that me doing so while I'm still in whatever situation I'm in is just hurtful to you, so I'm just keeping quiet. What else does the masculine want to tell his feminine? What else does the masculine want to tell his feminine? Aw, Six of Cups. It's very sweet. What else does the masculine want to tell his feminine? does he want to tell his feminine? Whoa, a lot apparently. Alright, this card came off by itself, so I'll take this one. The Nine of Wands in reverse. What else does the masculine want to tell his feminine? Ooh, a Knight of Wands. I'm sorry, King of Wands, not Knight of Wands, King of Wands. What else does the masculine want to tell his feminine? Alright, see? Nine of Coins in reverse. Okay. It's not an accident. The Six of Cups landed on this Three of Wands. What did I say with the Three of Wands? He sees a future with you guys together. This card is all about union, coming into union with the masculine and feminine, okay? So that's what it is. I see the future. I see us together. I want union. I want to be with you, okay? It feels like he's really, really thinking very heavily about this union. Like I'm really drawn to the heart right here, and it's like I feel like their heart chakras are really starting to open up, and they're really letting that loving feeling and the twin flame energy come in. There's even like some little flames there, like their little hearts are just starting to catch fire. Okay. So with this Nine of Wands in reverse, it's like the masculines know once they initiate this journey and they start opening up to the soul growth and letting the connection in, they have to follow through to the end. And for some of them, that's really intimidating, which is why they're still kind of staying in this observation mode, a little bit worried about what you're doing. But I heard I'm ready to get started. So it's like, there they are standing at the starting line. They got their little track shorts on, they're stretching, they're getting ready to go. Some of them have already taken off, but some of them are just still standing at the line, just getting themselves fired up because they know once they start, they got to go all the way to the end. And this is the King of Wands. I said Knight again, but it's King of Wands. I'm making a plan. I'm putting things into action. That's what this working is. They're working on their plan. They're working on their spirituality and coming together, which is part of the plan. This feels more like 3D planning. Like I have to get divorced. I have to get a new job. I have to move. I have to cut out these toxic people. Like it's almost like they're making a list of all the things that they need to do. And in doing so, I feel like that is helping with their spiritual growth because they're acknowledging the changes they need to make instead of denying them. Okay? And this Nine of Coins landed on this Knave of Coins. What did he say? I want to tell you everything that's going on in my life, but I can't because I know the situation I'm currently in is not healthy for me to communicate with you while I'm still in it. This card is about being good in the upright. This card is about being like single and good on your own and solid and on your own 2 feet. So with it being in the reverse, it means I'm not good on my own yet. I'm not solid on my own 2 feet. I'm trying to figure it out, and until then, I can't talk to you because I know that it's too hurtful. It doesn't have to literally be single. So if your masculine is, not in a karmic relationship, it's him saying, I have to find a better job. I have to get rid of the people that are